Hello there everybody, this is Wizard and welcome back to my Hearthstone Let's Play series. Today I've got a couple treats for you. What we're going to do is we're going to open 3 packs. I did a couple quests off camera and managed to get 200 gold. We beat all of the practice characters, unlocked every class. I'll show you in a second. We got 100 gold from that. See, we unlocked all these guys, got 100 gold from that. We did the quest, I did the quest off camera to play 3 games and play mode, and got a couple more quests here. Beat down, deal 100 damage to enemy heroes, and destroy them all, destroy 40 minions. We're going to work a little bit on that today, but first we're going to open some packs, and then we're going to go into the arena. So, alright, let's go to the shop and get a couple packs. I'm gonna get another classic pack here, and probably a grand tournament pack, just so we can get a little bit of variation. Alright, now let's go open some packs and see what we get. I'm gonna save this one for last. First regular pack opening, bang! And we get common, rare. That's a good card. Flame Imp deals 3 damage to your heroes for the Warlock, but this is a really good card to open with. Another good card, the Loot Hoarder. When he dies, you draw a card. Defias Ringleader. Combo summons a 2/1 Defias Bandit. Combo for the Rogue is when you play a card before him, like say on turn 1 you have this card in your hand, you play your coin, and that'll trigger his combo because you played a card before him. When you put him into play, you'll summon this card and another card. So you basically get a 4/3 for 2 mana. Not bad. Rampage, give a damaged minion 3/3. I like cards that mess with your opponent's math. Say like they're trying to figure how much damage they'll get this turn. You damage a minion, or if you have a damaged minion on your board, you can screw with their math, so it throws their count and everything off. I really like cards like that. Now for the rare, we get Holy Wrath for a Paladin. Kinda on the fence about this card. The card costs 5 mana to put it in play. Okay, yeah, you draw a card. Let's see, there's cheaper ways to draw a card. You deal damage to a target equal to the cost of the card drawn. The bad thing about this is if you have it in a deck and you play this card, okay, and your next card draws like Loot Hoarder, you're only dealing 2 damage for 5 mana. But you can draw like Ragnaros or something like that and deal 8 damage. So I'm kind of on the fence about that card. Alright, next pack we're gonna open, and bang! Common, and rare. Okay, we're not having very good luck. Silence. That's okay for a priest. There's better ways of dealing silence to a minion though, like the Ironbeak Owl or the Spellbreaker, which you get a minion and silence an enemy minion. So, kind of on the fence about that one too. Explosive Trap, that's a really good card for a hunter. Dread Corsair. Later on, if you build like a rogue pirate deck, cards like this can really come in handy. Redemption. When one of your minions dies, return it to life with 1 health. Cards like this are the reason why I really like playing with Paladin. And now, a rare, we get Mass Dispel. Silence all enemy minions and draw a card. That card can be really good for a priest. Now, our last pack. Bang! Wow, a little bit of lag there, but okay. Rare, nice. Some more commons. Bear Trap, that is a really good trap card for a hunter. Demon Fuse. Give your demon 3/3, give your opponent a mana crystal. A lot of your warlock cards have downsides. If they didn't, I think the warlock class would be way overpowered. Taunt, not too crazy about that guy. Evil Heckler, 5/4 for 5, or a 5/4 for 4 mana. It's a pretty decent card actually. King's Defender for the warrior. If you have a minion with taunt, gain +1 durability. If you play any taunt cards, I think a card like this in a warrior deck, where if you're playing a majority of taunt, that could be a really overpowered deck. It's not bad cards, some that will probably disenchant to get better ones. However, that's not what we're going to do today. We're going to do our first arena draft. I'll do the draft and I'll probably play one game.
You're new here. Let me pay for your first run through the arena then.
Yeah, we get a free one. See, Thrall, Shaman, Rexar the Hunter, Jaina Proudmoore the Mage. A lot of people pick the Mage for arenas. So a lot of good cards for Hunters. So I think our first arena. See, we need to start leveling up other characters too. So that's why I'm going to pick between one of these two. Shamans, the Totems. This can be a really powerful deck. So can this. Well, all three of them can. But I think we'll go with Hunter this time.
Now, pick a card to add to your deck.
Mogar's Champion for 6 mana. 50% chance to draw an enemy. I like these because they have a tendency to go past taunt minions. Battle Cry, give adjacent minions taunt, Sunfury Protector. Jeeves, at the end of each player's turn, that player draws until they have 3 cards. If you're playing a rush deck, Jeeves can be really good. So I think it's between these two. No, I don't know. 8/5 for 6. That's a really beefy minion. Jeeves is really good. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I think I'm going to pick this. Hunter's Mark, change a minion's health to 1. That's a good situational card. You can play that against something like Ragnaros. Although this card I think has more value. When it dies, it summons a random 2-cost minion. So this minion basically replaces itself. Allows you to have a little bit more board control. War Golem. I already have one pretty beefy card, the one cheaper. So I think I'm going to go with Chillwind Yeti, just a good all-around card. Freezing Trap, Tundra Rhino. I don't know how many beast cards I'm going to pick up in this. So I don't really want to pass either of these two by, but we can only pick one, of course. So I think we'll go with Tundra Rhino in case we pick up some beasts. Beast. If you control a beast, gain taunt. This is a really good. We don't have any low drops yet, so I think I'm gonna go with this one because as soon as you put it in play, you get a free 3-cost card, so you can pretty much set up your next turn. So I think I'll go with that one. Jeeves again, really good card. I don't like this one because it does the Ancient Curse. You draw it, automatically deals 7 damage to yourself. You know, if you shuffle it into the opponent's deck, this card would be really overpowered. But I think here I'm going to go with the Argent Commander. He has Charge, which means he can attack the same turn you play him. He has Divine Shield, so you can basically throw him into an enemy minion as a removal card and still have him into your next turn. So he's a pretty good minion. Deal 3 damage to a minion and the enemy hero. So you deal 6 damage, split twice basically. Or split into 2 for 5. I think I'm going to pick that. It's a pretty good spell. taunts, I don't know, taunts anymore have become less impressive. Adjacent minions have +1 attack. So, like, if it was played like this would be a 2-1, and that would be a 7-5 if this card was played between those. So it's a pretty good card. But I think I'm going to go with the web spinner, because we need some early game. When this dies, it adds a random beast to your hand. With the Tundra Rhino, Jeweled Scarab, I want to try to get as much of the beast stuff as I can in my hand. This is a good card. If I was building a hunter deck, I'd probably throw this in, throw some secrets, and right now we don't have any secrets, but we do have some beasts. So I'm going to pick up another Tundra Rhino. It's a good card, but it gives your opponent a mana crystal, so it allows your opponent on the next turn. So like you played this on turn 3 going into turn 4, right? On your opponent, when you pass your turn, your opponent gets to play. Instead of dealing a 4-cost minion, which would be their normal play, they could play a 5-cost minion. So they could really, things could really get out of hand. I think I'm going to pick the Explorer's Hat. Give us a minion +1/+1 and Death Rattle. Add an Explorer's Hat to your hand. So when your minion dies, you pretty much, this card replaces itself in your hand, so you can play it over and over and over. And just keep beefing up your opponent, or beefing up your minions. Really good card. I'm kind of torn here between the Gurubashi Berserker. I like this card in mage decks. They become a little bit less impressive in other decks that can't damage yourself. So I think Animal Companion is going to be it. This allows you to summon a random Beast Companion. And the Beast Companions that you can summon are pretty powerful. You get a 4/2 Boar with Charge. You get a 4/4 Bear with Taunt. You get a Griffin that makes your other minions attack +1. I've never seen this one. Put a 1-cost minion from each deck onto the battlefield. It's a 2/4 for 3. Not sure I like that. I think I'm gonna go with another web spinner. Those are just really good cards. Alright, Beast Synergy. Now we're starting to get some cards that will play good together. See, I think I already picked up one of these. Yep, Cobra Shot. If I hadn't, I would have picked this. But since I already have one, I think I'm going to go with Helm Master. When you put him into play, it gives a friendly beast +2/+2 and taunt. So like if I played a web spinner and then played this, I could turn the web spinner from a 1/1 into a 3/3 with taunt. So for synergy's sake, I think I'm going to go with Helm Master. Inspire, if your hand is empty, deal 2 damage. That seems like a nice card. That seems like a good end game card. But I think for board control, this is better. It just completely destroys an enemy minion for 3 mana. Arcane Shot. I've got quite a bit of early game, so I think I'm going to pass on this, although it is a good card. I think I might try this out, simply because it's a beast. Snipe. When your opponent plays a minion, it deals 4 damage to it. I don't think I can pass that up for board control. Okay, here, King's Elk or Scavenging Hyena. Whenever a friendly beast dies, you gain 2 attack and 1 health. So, play this in a web spinner. I throw the web spinner into an enemy minion. I get another random beast card, and this 2/2 turns into a 4/3. So, the King's Elk, it flips 2 cards randomly, and 1 card in each player's deck. If ours costs more, we'll throw it into our hand. That's kind of a good card to set you up for later if you win the flip. So this is situational, so I think I'll go with the Scavenging Hyena. Okay. No question here. Animal Companion. Brave Archer, we read that one before. I'm not too thrilled with this, however I will do the Explosive Trap. When your hero is attacked, it deals 2 damage to all enemies, including the enemy hero. Good card. Give a friendly beast +2 attack and immune. This, when one of your minions is attacked, you get 3 1/1 snakes. You get 3 more beasts. I'll take that without too much of a question. Another Jeweled Scarab. Good card. Bloodfin Raptor, I think I'll take him just because he's a beast. Add more synergy. This, for 6, is a 6/4. When it dies, it summons a random 4-cost minion. I think I'll go with Pirate Sky Golem. Stormpike Commando. Deals 2 damage. I'll go with him. Another Explosive Trap. For each enemy minion, summon a 1/1 Hound in charge. Really good hunter card. Eagle Horn Bow. I'm kind of thinking of the Illuminator because we have a few traps. Or, well, secrets. They're called traps in the hunter deck. We have 2 explosive traps, a snake trap, and a snipe. If you control a secret at the end of your turn, restore 4 health to your hero. But that is such a really good card that has great synergy with the traps too. Excuse me. Still have a bit of a cold. Sorry guys. So I'm thinking I'll go with the bow. Just straight up more damage. This deck here so far has a kind of an aggressive tint to it. So this allows us to draw a card. This is a pretty heavy duty beast. Puts a lot of pressure on the field. I think I'll stick with the beast theme. Whenever you summon a minion with Death Rattle, gain 1 attack. I have a few things here with Death Rattle. Quite a few actually. Even though we only have 1 weapon, I think I'm going to go with the Spiteful Smith though, because he's 4/6. Pretty heavy duty card. Pirate Mech, no. Eerie Statue can attack unless it's the only minion in the battlefield. Wow, this is kind of a crap draw. I think I will go with the Eerie Statue though, because that's a 7/7 for 4. We might be able to use it. Alright, now let's try a game and see what we get. Take a sip of my coffee here. I love coffee. Versus Jaina Proudmoore. Remember I told you a lot of people picked Jaina. This is not a bad starting hand. A lot of synergy right here. So, although her hero power can take this out. So we might not be able to play this on that. Although the Explosive Trap is good. I think I'm going to keep these 3 and send that one back. There's a good card. This is actually a really decent hand to start. What I'm going to do right off the bat, play my coin so I have 2 mana, and I'm going to get a 3-cost card. 3-cost card. Let's see. Fleshing Bull. I'm just gonna go overboard with the beast cards. Have a lot of synergy with beasts and everything so far on our hand right here. That's the route I think I'm gonna go. She's probably gonna destroy my scarab. Oh, or not. Let us see. Gurgle Kitty, good luck to you. That was a good card to lead with, truth be told. Do I want to break up their spiders with this? No, I think it's too early to play this, so I'm just going to deal 2 damage to her face. Deal another damage, start putting the pressure on. Charge and taunt. He's going to take up my little scarab, which that's alright. She's already got 2 minions on the board, so I'm not sure if I want to play the camel just yet. I might play the beast companion. I hope I get... That's not bad. I mean, he's got 4 health, so she's going to have to throw a lot at it to get rid of it. Next turn, if it's still alive, I can play this and turn it into a 4/6 with taunt, which would just be, no pun intended, but it would be a beast of a card. And yeah, mages have a lot of killer spells. Let's see, 4 mana. Could play this. If I had just 1 more mana, I'd play the camel and the explosive trap. Although I think what I will do, I'll get my weapon out there. I'll get that out there so I can get another random beast. And I'll deal some damage to that. That'll set me up nicely for the explosive trap. And basically just clear all these little creatures off the board. She has a secret. That gives us a Tundra Rhino that we can play. Although what I think I am going to do, I will do the camel. It gives us another. That sets us up nicely for that. I think I'm going to just save my secret, save my weapon. When the secret triggers, I get another durability for that. It's a really good play. Let's see what she does. If she attacks our camel with her camel, that'll really set us up nicely. Perfect. Now she's going to come straight at our face. So she's going to clear everything but the cobalt she just summoned. Perfect. Now we have 6 mana, which I'm going to do a beast. He has Death Rattle, deals 1 damage to a random enemy. He's a 3/2. She's thinking, alright, I can just take that out. But now, our battle cry just turned him into a 5/4. And I'm going to take 3 more damage off of her. Oh, she sheeped it, not a big deal. Emperor Cobra. Deal 3 damage to a minion and the enemy hero. I'm going to take that out and eliminate her Cobra. I'm going to put the explorer's hat on that. Make him a 5-2. I think I'm going to keep my weapon.
What you looking at?
Perfect play right here. Sacrifice one of my hounds to get rid of the divine shield.
I hunt alone.
Take out the taunt.
I've got a huge gun.
Deal 2 damage to that. I'm going to sacrifice this guy. Into him, take out his big card. That gives us the explorer's hat back again, which is really good. Deal another damage to it. And we still have somewhat board control.
The gates are open.
Could sacrifice this guy for the explorer's hat. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. I think that's probably the best play we've got. And I'm going to throw out this one. And I'm going to save this one and just do 2 more damage to her. Get the explorer's hat back again. We still have a minion on the board. Okay, this would be a good time to play the Tundra Rhino and the Desert Camel. Because beasts have charge, which includes that. From each deck. I must be out of beasts in my deck now. It's such a shame. I will play my Scarab. That gets me another card. I want to do Jungle Panther, Deadly Shot. He's been playing a lot of big beefy cards. I'll take the taunt out with this one. Take the taunt out with this one. I think that was an alright turn for us. She's getting pretty low on cards in her hand. Wow, nice.
For Blackwing.
Either way, we're going to be destroying one of her heavy-duty cards. I'm going to eliminate the randomness of it, though, by doing this. Destroy a random enemy minion. Destroys that one automatically because it's the only one she had. I'm going to put him up to a 3. I'm going to save some cards in my hand. She's top decking, so pretty much she can only play really the card that she draws. At this point, I don't think she's going to have much to play.
You win this one.
And yeah. Well, our first arena, starting out really good with a win already. We leveled up our hunter. We have a win. We unlocked the animal companion for our hunter deck, which we'll probably build sometime. Oh, a special reward for your 3rd win. Log into World of Warcraft to claim it, the Hearthsteed mount. That is not bad. Although I don't have World of Warcraft for this account.
Upgrade your prize key.
And the more wins we get, the better keys we get. So at the end of an arena, you get prizes. For 1 or 2 wins, or for 0 to 2 wins, we get 2 reward bags. For 3 wins, I think it's 3 to 5 wins, we get 3 reward bags. So we want to try to get at least 3 wins, so we can get 3 reward bags. And the reward bags can have coins, decks, cards, or dust. I think for just one more thing before we go, I'm going to Get another achievement here. Find a card that we don't really care too much for. Good Corsairs. Pirate. I want to keep Pirates. Scarlet Crusade is a good card. Yeah, I think I will do this guy here. Disenchant. We get 5 dust. For disenchanting our first card, we get 95 more dust. That'll give us a chance to build some more cards. Just hover over these so they're not showing up as new anymore. So we can keep track of our new cards. Hunter. Bear Trap. We got some good cards for Hunter deck. Alright. We started working on these rewards, so we'll get more gold for these when we beat them. Stay tuned for the next episode, guys. We're gonna play some more of the arena and see how far we can get in the arena and see what our prizes will be for that. And I will catch you on the flip side, guys.